Hello, moviegoers, and welcome to another edition of Have You Seen It? I am your host, Denise, and like I told you last week, I was going to see a very special movie to review for you this week. So the movie I am reviewing is the highly anticipated Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, the sequel to the amazing original Black Panther. Okay, folks, I'm going to run down who is in this movie. Of course, it's for the most part the same cast as the first movie, but I'm just going to familiarize you with who those folks are one more time. We've got Letitia Wright, Angela Bassett, Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, Denai Guerrera, Tenoch Huerta, new in this movie, Dominique Thorne, Florence Kasumba, and Michaela Coel. So there you have it. So those are the main characters in this sequel. I don't want to give away too much with this movie, so I don't want to give away any spoilers. So I'm just going to give you just a couple of bullet points about what you can expect to see when you go to the theater. First of all, the tributes to the late, great Chadwick Boseman were beautifully done. You might want to bring a little tissue. I was not expecting to see him, in still life pictures, and wasn't even ready to see flashbacks of him from the first movie. So I knew there would be some type of tribute, but the extent to which they did with this movie was beautifully done, and yes, it kind of tugged at my heart a little bit. So to give you just a little synopsis, or just give you a couple of bullet points, like I said, about the movie. Here we have an external underwater threat to the surface world as well as Wakanda. Okay? We've got a very strong, powerful adversary who is the ruler of this underwater kingdom. Vibranium is still a hot topic with this movie. Of course, Wakanda and vibranium, it's all good. This is our resource. We want to keep it with ourselves. We're not trying to hurt anybody with it. But the adversary has different objective where vibranium is concerned. With the absence of Chadwick Boseman's character, this movie allowed the other players to really shine because they basically had to carry the movie. So you were able to get a little bit more background on them, and they were able to shine in ways that they may not have in the first movie, if that is at all possible, but it was, and they did it beautifully. I think the cast really carried this movie exceptionally well, especially Angela Bassett. We've got strong, fearless women ready to fight and for Wakanda, and fight against anyone to preserve Wakanda and all that it is in this movie. You've got terrific visual effects. The cinematography, exceptional. It was very well done as a sequel. I'm not even going to give it like a review of an A, B, C, or even a number. I want you to go see it for yourself. And when you do go and view this movie, don't go into the movie saying, I wish Chadwick were in it. We know he isn't, but you have to view the movie for what it is in his absence, appreciate what Ryan Coogler has been able to pull off in his absence, and not compare the two movies against each other. So that is my review of Wakanda Forever, aka Black Panther, in theaters everywhere. So go check it out. It's made quite a bit of money thus far with the first, the opening weekend. All right. So I am going to jump into my Nailed It for this week. My Nailed It for this week is Lady Gaga in the film House of Gucci. She played Patricia Reggiani, who married into the Gucci family. She had humble beginnings, but once she got into the family, she was all about business. She was ambitious. She was cutthroat. And all of these actions, once she got into this family, it just turned the family upside down. Betrayal, revenge, eventually murder, and all because of her, because she married into the family. So I think she did a really good job playing this role. So Lady Gaga is my Nailed It for this week for House of Gucci. All right, folks. So remember, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we are available on every podcast platform in the universe. Just type in, have you seen it, with Denise, and there I will be. So until next week, folks, I want you to go see a movie because I'll be going to the movies. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.